Glad you're here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, home of the Reds since 2003. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the Cincinnati Reds. First pitch coming at you right after the break. And today's starting pitcher, Nick Lodolo. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Ready to go now. Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies. Liner to second and picked on the hop. Nicely done for the out.
Batting second, right fielder.
And time now for the Phillies lineup. This is an offense, Chris, that's having a hard time scoring runs right now.
Yeah, sometimes things just aren't going to click, and unfortunately what happens is players press, they try to do a little bit more, and they get out of their game. You've got to let the game come to you. If you chase it, it's going to run from you. So this is a team that just needs to calm down, relax, and understand that they're going to come out of this.
Ha!
Just underway here in Cincinnati.
Ball. That's a ball.
Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A solo shot. And the Phillies take the lead. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
One down. Bryce Harper to the plate. Another solid power season.
Ha!
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Ball.
Backed off the plate that time. Swing and a ground ball. Throw to first in time.
Batting fourth, third baseman, Alex Bone.
And it's fouled away. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And that is that. The Phillies get one by way of the long ball. It's now 1-0. Back here at Great American Ballpark. And on the hill for the Phillies, Christopher Sanchez. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Stepping in, Ellie De La Cruz.
Number 44, Ellie De La Cruz.
Fly ball down the line. Has room, and he makes the catch. Here's the lineup for the Reds. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, against a talented pitcher, it's crucial to disrupt his rhythm. Use bunts to get him off the mound and moving around out there. If he's in a flow, step out and break his timing. When he throws in the zone, you might only get one pitch, so you don't want to miss it.
Splits the plate, strike one. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And you know, if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
The 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 2 away.
Third, left fielder, J.J.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's going to be J.J. Bleday.
No, too low.
The 1-0. Foul ball there. Two down, nobody on. That's outside, and it's 2-1. Now
Ball.
one missed. Next offering finds the zone, and the count is full.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Reds go down quietly. Still behind by a count of 1-0. We move ahead to the top of the second now. And now for the Phillies, Brandon Marsh.
Ball outside.
Right through there for a strike. Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boog. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually he's back there doing a solid job.
Check swing called strike. That's strike 2. Next
Ball
pitch
3.
is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Takes it in for the out. 1 up, 1 down.
That is it. Shortstop, Edmundo Sosa.
That's a strike.
Fastball for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Ball
See
1.
if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Out towards right center field. Friedel on his way over. 2 away down.
Batting 7th, second baseman Bryson Stott.
This is Bryson Stott. He's already set a new career best for stolen bases in a season, Chris. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. Challenge from behind the dish here. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. Two down, nobody on. Back up the middle and a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Batting 8th, catcher JT Realmuto.
Step off throw to first.
He's in there. He's
and
safe.
He's back in there. Up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. And that's a base hit despite a great defensive effort.
Batting 9th, first baseman Derek Hill.
First and second, 2 outs. Derek Hill now at the plate. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Two on, 2 outs.
That's
Started
a check.
after
Did
it.
he go?
Appeal to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Outside
Ball.
low. 1-2 to count. In the air, right field. He makes the grab, and that is that. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. We head to the bottom of the second. Now the Reds cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez.
Eugenio Suarez.
Ball.
Ball to strike. The pitch.
No.
That one
Ball.
missed. Line drive, knocks it down. The flip.
Batting 5th, first baseman Spencer Steer.
Here we go, Spencer.
No, that's
Just
down.
missed. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Sends it to first, 2 down.
Batting 6th, catcher Tyler Stevenson.
Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit for the Reds.
Let's go, Tyler.
Ball.
The 1-1. On the ground to the left. Gets him easily, ends the inning. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. All set for the start of the inning. And here's the Phillies leadoff man, Trey Turner. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. 1 down.
Up next for Philadelphia, right fielder Kyle Schwarber.
He rides.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Harper in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Two down, nobody on. In the air to left center. And that'll fall for a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Definitely found the perfect spot. Those could be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field. You're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball. Hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
Harper leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
Ball.
The 1-1. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. 3rd out. 1 left for Philadelphia, but they hold a 1-0 lead. As we go to the last of the 3rd. In now for the Reds, MLB Marte.
Ball 1.
The other way.
No,
And
that's foul.
Foul ball. Here's a 1-1.
Ball 2.
And
Ball
there's a
3.
ball. That one
Ball
misses.
4, inside.
So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Ball one.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Popped in the air, left field, and there's one down.
Batting ninth, second baseman, Edwin Arroyo.
One out man at first. Now here is Edwin Arroyo. To first, and he breaks for second. The tag, and he's out at second.
Outside.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
Ball two, down.
On the ground.
That's foul.
And that's just foul. The 2-1. Hard hit, right side. Play made, that ends the inning. Nobody left for Cincinnati. They trail here 1-0. Back here in Cincinnati, start of the fourth, Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies.
No. Ball two.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Smash that one through the
Shortstop,
infield for the
Edwin
knock. When it's hit that
Sosa.
hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
No.
And the 1-0. Runner takes off. This one in the air, right field. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Those plays are challenging for outfielders because of the chase to the ball. You know you have to do everything perfect just to track it down. Sometimes even that's not enough to make the catch.
And now for the Phillies, Bryson Stott. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Check
Ball,
swing.
down
He
low.
held up. And that's ball 1. First and second, no outs. Top half of inning number 4. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play.
When you're already in scoring position, if you decide to tag, you really want to be more than 100% confident that you can make it safely to third, because otherwise you take a potential run scoring opportunity off the board. Great throw to third.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Sosa, the runner at first with two gone. And a big swing and a miss.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Ball.
Runner takes off. Pitch inside. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, it really doesn't matter what the situation is. When a guy like this gets on first, you know he's going to steal second at some point during the at-bat. Nice job to get into scoring position. The defense probably knew it was coming, but they just couldn't do anything to stop it.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Right through there. That ends the frame. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Phillies 1 and the Reds nothing. Bottom of the inning. Now here's the Reds leadoff man, Ellie De La Cruz.
Yep. No.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it, it's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Got him. 1 gone here.
Really nice job working both sides of the plate for that strikeout. Started him off inside, then away, back inside again, and that one set him up for that last pitch on the outside part of the plate that he just swung right through. Pretty smooth sequence right there.
Check swing called strike. That's strike 1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
This is J.J. Bleday. 0 for 1 so far. In there at the knees.
That's a ball.
That pitch down.
Ball.
Tying run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And fouled off.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
That's too low. And a full count now.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Man at first, one away. Got him swinging for the strikeout.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. They get the force, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Reds leave 1. They still trail 1-0. Back here at Great American Ballpark, ready now for the 5th inning. Derek Hill stands in for the Phillies. And that is out of play.
Well, these Phillies doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And, Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
That misses the zone. Ball 1.
Ball 2.
And that drops in for a strike. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. 2 down, bases empty. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. He's already homered here in this one. Makes the sliding stop onto the pitcher, and they get the out. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They lead it 1-0. We head to the bottom of the 5th. In now for the Reds, Spencer Steer. And that one fouled off. The 0-1. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. 1 away.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
In for a strike. Good slider. swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it, and not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Now, Noelvi Marte.
Ball, no.
First offering, and it just misses. Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Two down, nobody on. And
Foul
it
ball.
goes just foul.
Down. Ball.
Marte
go.
tries to hold up, appeal to first, didn't go. 3-2, payoff pitch. Good job to fight that one off. Three balls, 2 strikes the count. Grinding AB right here, about to see pitch number 10. And ball 4 there,
first
tying
base.
run is on base.
When you go that deep into an at-bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
TJ Friedel.
Step off, throw to first. Marte back in on a dive. Check swing, and he went. It's 0-1.
Ball.
Marte off of first with 2 away. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Here's a 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swings through it for the K. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Back here in a close one, and a look now at some of the biggest plays from the game. Bryce Harper
Leading off
stands in for the
Philadelphia,
Phillies.
The designated hitter, Bryce Harper.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
That one hammered center field. Carrying well. Out of here. He hammers one out to center. And they tack on to their lead. It's 2-0.
Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Nick Lodolo departs. Just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment.
Now pitching for
Caleb
the Reds,
Ferguson gets the call from the pen.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark, but obviously out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
The Cincinnati bullpen has some movement. TJ Antone up and loosening in the pen. Johnson getting loose as well.
Drive.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Check swing, but he went too far. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Goes down looking.
Well, just ripped a page out of the Greg Maddux playbook. Throw that pitch at the hip and just watch it jump back over the inside part of the plate. Tell you what, you are baffled expecting that to almost hit you and then end up as a called strike.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. 1 for 2. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. In the air, right field. Marte has a beat on it. And there's 2 away.
Up next for Philadelphia, shortstop Edmundo Sosa.
Outside.
No, outside.
Ball 1.
Ball. Ball 3.
Just missed. That's in there. This one in the air, center field. Friedel moving under it. And that is that. Bryce Harper brings the power for Philly. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Bottom of the 6th. In now for the Reds, Edwin Arroyo. Arroyo goes 5 feet 11 inches, 22 years old, and he was born in Puerto Rico. The 1-0. Hit on the ground to short. Sosa throws to first in time. One away, bottom of the 6th. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Check swing went around. Strike 1.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
The 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Next is the designated hitter, Sal Stewart.
Ball.
Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. On the ground, out to short. Tosses to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show.
Now pitching for
New
the
pitcher
Reds,
on here,
number
T.J.
70.
Antone.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Leading off for the Phillies, second baseman Bryson Stott.
Liner, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep their remaining challenge.
Ball 2.
Stop. Aboard here at first with nobody out. Runner on the go. Next offering is fouled back. The 2-2 now. Strike 3, went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout.
First baseman Derek Hill.
One out man at first. Derek Hill stands in for the Phillies. In the dirt.
No, that's a ball.
That
Ball.
one misses. 3 balls, no strikes. And there's the automatic. Strike 2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Up next for Philadelphia, center fielder Trey Turner.
Let's do it, Cincinnati!
No.
Quick toss to first.
Safe.
Stop. Back on a dive. Next
Ball.
one misses. Ball 2. Ripped on a line to center. And he makes the catch. And that'll do it. They get a leadoff single but leave him stranded. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Phillies 2 and the Reds nothing. Set for the last half of the 7th. In now for the Reds, J.J. Bleday.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
Slider right there.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
That one fouled off.
Down low.
Activity in the bullpen. Kyle Backus, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Bolin, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. And a 1-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch-out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. I mean, you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
The Reds down by a pair here at the bottom of the 7th. Check swing. He went. And the count is 0-2.
Ball.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Strikeout number 8.
Usually when you see several pitches, you're going to get at least one that you might be able to do something with. But they didn't exactly challenge him in any way right there. And really, they just used his aggressiveness against him. I don't think he even got a pitch in the zone.
No, that's a good point, Siggy. He goes down on strikes, but not a single pitch was actually in the strike zone. Steer in the box again, takes a strike.
Let's go, Spencer.
2 down, nobody on. Right through there for a strike. Got him swinging. And he strikes out the side in the 7th. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. Back after this on the show.
Now pitching for the
New pitcher
Reds,
now, Pierce
number
Johnson.
52.
Well, he's been excellent against left-handed hitters this year, and that's his first test. This looks like a good move to the pin in terms of the matchup.
Leading off for the
And
Phillies,
Kyle
right
Schwarber will
fielder,
come up. He had a
Kyle
big
Schwarber.
swing for these guys way back in the 1st inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
D-Rod.
Swings through that one out in front that time. Here's the 0-2. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That one carrying. There. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 3-0.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. He's flexing his power with another home run, Boo. Not surprising when you've got that kind of pop, but always impressive going deep twice in the same game.
That's
Ball
a
one
ball.
there.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Fought off foul.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate, but the hands are still stinging after that one.
Ball.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're in the top of the 8th. That's
Ball 3.
outside. Ball 3. And that's
That's a ball.
outside
Take your
ball
base.
4.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
So a man aboard, and now it's Alec Bohm. 0 for 3 in this one.
Ball.
Harper runs. And that
Foul
one hit to
ball.
first, but it kicks foul. Harper on at first, nobody out. Check swing, and he went 1-2.
Ball.
Missed. Stays alive. Fights it off. He'll see another. Payoff pitch. And ball four, two aboard.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
And now Terry Francona makes his way out of the dugout towards the mound, and he'll make a change. Pierce Johnson won't go any further tonight. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for
They
the
go with
Reds,
one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Sam Moll.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year. Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
The lefty, the 1-0. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
And 1-2. That one just misses. No outs, runners at first and second. Sneaks through, base hit. Here comes Harper around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single. It's 4-zip.
Comes through with the RBI. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And here is Sosa to the plate. 1 for 3. And it's fouled off. First and second here, no outs. Foul ball there.
Ball.
Activity in the bullpen for the Reds. Brock Burke, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. One, two now. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. On the ground, right
Just
side.
foul.
And foul ball. That was the sweeper, but it missed. Two now. And that's downstairs and outside. Up the middle, flips it. There's one. A sensational double play.
So very fast developing play right there. No margin for error. Nice double play on a fast runner up the line.
That one to first. To the pitcher covering, but it's off target. They can't make the play.
Well, you're already down in the game, and not just by a couple. And then that error allows a run to score, and this is where things can really start to fall apart. As a team, they need to pick themselves up, find a way to play better baseball the rest of the way.
Real Muto in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Foul ball. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Popped up first base side. And that'll do it. They get 3 runs on 2 hits, 1 a solo homer. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Phillies 5 and the Reds nothing. Back here in Cincinnati, here's the Reds catcher, Tyler Stevenson.
Ball 1.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Garrett Stubbs up and throwing. Duran also getting ready. That smash towards center. Turner takes it in for the out. And there's one down.
Up next for the Reds, right fielder, MLB.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Christopher Sanchez gives way. Great effort out of him as he exits in line for the win. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we get back.
Now pitching for
Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Garrett Stubbs.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Swings through that one for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Ripped, but it curls foul. The Phils leading by 5 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and there are 2 outs.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch, top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Friedel up for the 3rd time here, watches that one miss.
Evidently not too impressed with that call, and it feels like he got squeezed on the outside corner, so he's making his case. You got to be careful to pick your spots in terms of showing your frustration with the umpire, and he felt this was his time.
Friedel wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge, and after review it was a ball. Good eye. So they've still got both their challenges.
Ball, no. High.
And it's going to stay a strike. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. 2 down, nobody on. Left field. And that's the 3rd out. Nothing doing here this half. Through 8 full. It's the Phillies 5 and the Reds nothing. Back here at Great American Ballpark, they put themselves out in front with a nice display at the plate. Take a look at the spray chart for where their hits have landed.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
That's in there, and it's 0-1. No question about this one. It's out of here. He'll take a jog around the bases, and they add a run. It's 6-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Just
Outside.
missed. The Phillies up big in this one here at the top of the 9th.
No.
The big bat's coming up and a home run already surrendered. He's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
This one smoked on its way out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add on. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Now the Reds manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Sam Mole will depart. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for the
Brock
Reds,
Burke on the
number
pitch here.
49.
Left-handed batter at the plate, and he's been excellent in those matchups this year, so this seems like a calculated move.
Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Schwarber. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
Ball 1.
Berg, a 6'4" lefty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. Base hit.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
No, that's a ball.
Schwarber gets his lead at first with nobody out.
Hook one.
Action in the pen down there. Rhett Lauder up and throwing for Terry Francona. comes up empty. That's strike two. Rolled slowly to first. To Elliott, second for one. To first. Double play. Nicely done.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first, and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
Base is empty after the double play. And here comes Alec Bohm. That one in there across the letters. Bohm wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Right through there for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And the inning is over. But two round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 7-0. Back here at Great American Ballpark. In now for the Reds, Edwin Arroyo.
Edwin Arroyo.
That one pushed to the left and foul. Oh, 1 down. And that one fouled off. The 0-2. Now here's a flare off the bat. And it's in there. Base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next for the Reds, shortstop Ellie De La Cruz.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for two.
Yo, 1. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. And now two aboard.
Up next for the Reds.
Next for Cincinnati, Sal Stewart.
Sal Stewart.
There's the strike up high. 0-1.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
That clips the corner. Now he's challenging the called strike. And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. They'll keep their remaining challenge. First and second, no outs. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. One and two now. Battling here as he fouls it away. Right side.
That's foul.
And that's just foul. The 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Good job to fight that one off. One and two here. Hill to second, but safe at first.
Safe.
It's a fielder's choice.
Up next for the Reds, left fielder, J.J. Bleday.
In there for strike one.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to finish off this hitter.
Runners at the corners, one away. Here in the last half of inning number 9. On a line out towards center. Full extension, makes the catch. Runner tagging from third. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across, and they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up. So they're down to their final out. Eugenio Suarez up to hit down. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout.
Ball.
The 1-0.
Ball.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Now
Ball.
one missed. Stewart off of first with 2 away. Now one pushed foul.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Stubbs is just 1 strike away. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Here comes a 3-2. Got him, and that's the ball game.
When you hit 5 balls out of the yard, you expect to win. Some teams live and die by the long ball. Today, these 5 homers, they really led them to victory.
And a 7-1 finish in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.